Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 26th through February 9th. For January 26th to the 30th, this is what we still have here. We still have our ridge here south of Alaska into western Canada, our upper low here that'll be sinking southward into the southwest, and a trough here in the east. Heights remain mixed across the Arctic and Canada, and that's forecast to continue, and I'll get to that later. The upper closed low will sink southward along the California coast and only very slowly moving eastward with time next week. This will bring beneficial rains to the areas that are experiencing wildfires, and we'll look at that at the surface. Go to the 26th, you see we have rain and snow here. Go to the various models. And it continues, then it moves on very slowly next week. Rain and snow will spread into the southwest. Northern string trough will reinforced by pieces of energy that will cross the northern plains and the Great Lakes northeast next weekend. And you can see here's the various systems that will be moving through. Mild to local heavy rain develop in the south across the lower Mississippi Valley on Sunday and Monday as a slow-moving frontal boundary moves through. So we'll go to Sunday and Monday. The various models don't really show much, but except for here, okay. All right, now we're going to look at the period for January 31st to February 4th. Okay, now we have our upper low still in the southwest. It's a little bit of a split flow. We still have troughing here across the northeast, below normal heights here across Canada, mixed height anomalies across the Arctic, above normal heights across much of the country. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for this region, and I'm forecasting numbers be near 6 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures here, with the anomalies near 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence near 40%, below normal precipitation forecast here and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is up to 40%, mainly in the darker brown area. We're going to look ahead to the pattern for February 5th to the 9th. Now we kind of have like a trough here in the west, ridging zone of flow across much of the country. We have a ridge in the east. All right, so for this forecast period, I am calling for, I'm going to keep it this way for now. I might change this tomorrow. Above normal temperatures from much of this region here, with anomalies near 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and for this region, probability of occurrences up to 40%. Below normal precipitation forecast here, probability of occurrences up to 40%. Okay, we're going to take a look back at our surface maps, and we're going to go here maybe early next week. Let me see. I want to show something here, I think. Okay, here's the system that we're watching for late next week. Comes out of the Gulf of Mexico Friday, brings a mix of precipitation back to the south, and then we go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now it's all heavy rain across this area, mixed precipitation here. Sunday, now rain moves into the northeast, so it looks like it'll be most of a rainmaker according to the GFS. The European, a rainmaker who knows where the 540 line is way up here. So it looks like it'll be turning mild. And then we look at the European ensembles, a little bit faster, the precipitation. Okay, we're going to talk now about the polar vortex. And what we have here, we're going to take a look at the Arctic Oscillation. All right, first of all, we're going to take the NAO. The NAO is currently negative, and it's forecast to be mostly positive the next 2 weeks. See, we got down here as height anomalies predicted to be negative across Greenland. And we'll go back to our surface maps here. See, it's mostly negative height anomalies. Kind of positive here, but mostly negative. And the AO is positive. And that is predicted to be positive the next 2 weeks as height anomalies across the Arctic is mostly mixed with. I showed you that. All right. So the alignment of the atmospheric circulation favor Arctic outbreak into the East Asia by the end of January and into early February, but overall restricted polar vortex events. Excuse me, I have to rephrase that. Stretched polar vortex events this winter has been focused on the relative cool in the U.S. this past January. Won't continue into February. We have a wave reflection. Okay, we're going to go back here. And energy goes up, like I've been saying this over so far this month. Goes over Asia, bouncing off the stratospheric polar vortex, and then downward into North America. The downward wave energy anomaly and the ridge trough wave across North America, which we've been having, you can see right here, ridge, trough. This is supposed to be moving, but it's not. And the downward wave energy amplifies the ridge trough wave across North America and determines the strength and the amplitude of the North American wave and the axis of position of the polar vortex. So we'll have to see if this continues. There's forecast to be another one in February, and we'll keep an eye on that. So that's it for now. That is the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 26th to February 9th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.